Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't
What's up
vibe
with
with.
it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, how do people feel about your social media? All right. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. Ain't no big rant behind that, baby. You know what I mean? But, oh man. Hey, y'all remember Kill Bill? Kill Bill. There's this, I was just thinking about this too. Before I even came to do this reading, I kept hearing it too. My name is Buck, and I like to fuck. So I don't know. So I guess people probably are very intrigued with your social media, or they're really into you, because that was like big. I'm like, man, it's not even a sexual reading. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what happens. All right. That's it. So look, I got 4 piles here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. As always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to all those people who book those personal readings. Thanks to the people who just be messaging me, DMing me, you know what I mean? Just, being here with me on the journey, trusting in me in general, because that's a big thing. You could be with anybody. There's thousands of readers out here, thousands of great readers too. And you be trusting me, and you be here with me. And I love it. I'm appreciative of it. So, anyway, take a look at these piles, dog. I'm gonna be showing you a close-up. All right, that's gonna be in the description box. You're gonna tap the more, boop, and then tap the more again, boop, and then it's gonna be my little spill. Then you're just gonna swipe up, and it's gonna say timestamps, and then it's gonna be a close-up, and you can push close-up, and you'll see these stones at a closer level. All right, so that's it, y'all. So I'm about to show you this close-up, and then I'm gonna come back here with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1. How do people feel about your social media? Oh, you might not be there no more. All right. You could be a Capricorn. You could be a Libra. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a Pisces. Yeah. All right. You could be a Pisces. Oh man, that's why. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. So people feel like one of two things. They feel like you need to either I was gonna say reflect on your priorities, but it's kind of like they need to like put first things first. They feel like you're getting something handled. Maybe you're going through something, because you got to take time to breathe out. So you could be like going through like a separation or a grievous moment. You know what I mean? You're not really active on social media. They feel like you could be possibly working in a legal field, or you could be maybe overworked. It might be like you're overworked, or you're going through some type of case. You're having a review at case or something like that. Let's talk about you. Let's gossip. They say that you're finding like a simpler time, easier going time. So people feel like your social media is like maybe like real spiritual, or real like kumbaya-ish, real relaxed, peaceful. It's something that they can look back on. Like there's a lot of maybe material that makes them think back or look back, or reminds them of old times, past betrayals. So maybe they see like previous pictures of you and they feel betrayed. They feel like it's like your social media is very practical though, and kind of innocent. Like maybe you don't really do much. You know what I mean? Or like you're leaving it, or you left it alone. You took a break from it, and something like that. It's kind of like you took a break from it and you're like spending time. This one really don't seem like you even really be on social media like that. You could be, but it don't really seem like you be on there like that. It's kind of like whatever you do is really like straight to the point. You know what I mean? So it's like straight to the point, and then you take a break or something, or you're just not really there like that. You feel like you're cautious. So people view your social media as you being cautious. So like maybe you're doing the right thing. Like maybe you're like a business, or like you're like I don't know. It's like they don't feel like it's innocent. It doesn't really depict social media stuff. So maybe you like run like a business and people see you as like really proper, or even if you don't run a business, they just see like that you keep like maybe a certain integrity on your social media, like very innocent, not a lot of sexual stuff. But it's like, they think that there's a lot of sexual stuff going on in the hidden stuff. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like so I was picking that up like before I did the reading, and now I'm looking here, and that's like the vibe. Like they're trying to like, so people think like you need to get your priorities straight. So your social media, that's how people feel about your social media. Like you need to get your priorities straight. So either it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I'm not quite sure, but they feel like it's like your page or your whatever you have is innocent. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they feel like you're overworked too. Like you have so much to do. Maybe you're stressing, or you could be like posting stuff about being like a victim or feeling like a victim. Okay, so something about your social media makes people feel like they need to process previous emotions. It makes them look over previous situations, or like look back on like a better time maybe, or a worse time. Like it makes them reflect. Something about your social media makes people reflect. All right, they may feel like you're detached by the way that you post. Your social media gives off a vibe of like maybe being a victim of people taking advantage of you. Because it says, don't let people continue to take nuts from your tree for free. They better put in work to get it. So I was kind of getting the vibe that maybe, and then I seen I am a victim. So I was kind of feeling like maybe you post in a way that makes people feel like you're a victim, or like people take from you, or people take without giving, or, you know what I mean? And they do see you being very playful too. So it's a mixed bunch, because I see the Two of Swords here in the Libra energy. So I always know there's going to be a mixture somewhere in here, my back and forth. All right. So some people feel like your social media makes them feel powerful beyond measure, or makes you look powerful beyond measure. So you feel like that. They feel like you rectify previous past wrongs, or like maybe your page makes people feel like fixing something, like doing something or doing the right thing. Like it kind of like your social media makes people kind of like want to do the right thing. So I feel like maybe like you're a lawyer or something, or like I said, a business, or you just like, you have like great integrity, like you don't compromise your values or morals or something like that. You know what I mean? It gives off a spiritual vibe, but like a business, practical vibe, or like even if it's not spiritual, it's more like a relaxed vibe, a chill vibe. We're not looking to cause any harm or peace, but looking to have people look over things, or have them like go into introspection about, previous habits, or like beliefs or patterns or things that they've seen, like look closer at finer details, you know what I mean? Get people to pay you back or something like that, materialism. So maybe you post like a lot of clothes, or like a lot of material stuff, or like a lot of like business stuff or something like business. Maybe you're very business savvy. Anyway, it says, oh yeah, so people feel like you need to let the burdens of responsibility go and enjoy yourself. Like they feel like you need to find some time to be with yourself, or maybe you're already doing that. So it could be just that. They could be either feeling like you're already doing that, or they could feel like you need to be doing that. Because they feel like you overwork. So you could just be taking a time out, being patient with the process or whatever. Just, doing what you do. That's it. They that's how they feel about social media. They feel like you could be having like lovers or options around. Because we got 7 of Cups. They feel like you could be having lovers or options around with the Two of Swords, right? We got the Two of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So like you're not able to overcome some type of either overwhelming obstacle, or some type of it's not even an obstacle. It's like some type of overwhelming, which usually with 7 of Cups is about work, or a lot of opportunities or options, doorways, gateways to go to, and you're overwhelmed with them, not able to decide with the Two of Swords. So you can't really decide where you want to go with these opportunities or these options, or or you could be having in this case you could be like having romantic partners or whatnot. And we got 2 twos, so we got 2s and a 9. That's 11. That's 1. You don't think you're alone. So maybe you work with a partner, or people feel like maybe you have a partner somewhere. Like I don't know why people like in your romantic business, low key, Like they see your social media and they're like, oh yeah, she's doing it just like that. Oh yeah, she's being real responsible. But I guess they're thinking like you have something hidden, you have something going on. There's something more here. You know what I mean? Like the sacral chakra is here, so this is about your creativity. So they do feel like your page is very creative. You know what I mean? And very authentic or very real. That touches their soul, touches their heart. But they're worried about like what you got going on. Yeah, like maybe they think you're like dealing with some type of addiction or not able to release some type of limited belief, like a self belief, like a victim mind state. People feel like you're in like a victim mind state or some sort, or like you're not really seeing things clear. Like maybe you're having illusions or oh yeah, maybe like illusions or like losing. I was gonna say losing your mind, maybe, or like. It's kind of like you're stuck in something. They feel like you're just like like you're stuck and you're not moving forward or going forward in a way. I feel like you're just resting or taking your time. So that's how your social media makes people feel. You know, but they do feel like you're ambitious. So people feel like you're ambitious. It's really like a mixed bag. Like really, that's it. They're not really tripping on you. They feel like you're strong and capable and grateful and optimistic and take action and you make things manifest. They just feel like either you're, like I said, either you're taking care of responsibilities right now or you're needing to, and that's why you're not really there like that. So yeah, but they think you have like options or sex or you're doing something secretly around here, you know, because I forgot I put these out here, these sexual magics, you know what I mean? Because sometimes in the serial sexual magic, it's still not really like a lot of sex, but in this one, it still is, and he's with someone new every time, so it's kind of like that. Like they think you're always with someone new, possibly, you know, that's it. Like but I don't know why they're thinking about that. Like why these might be people you know or something, or like people feel like you're doing something secretly. But here's your advice: inspiration. If you hear me chewing this gum, this shit is so fire. All right. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. Your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. And then we have opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. So let me give you signs again. You could be an Aquarius, you could be a Capricorn, you could be a Libra, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Pisces. All right. So, Pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 2. So, Pile 2. How do people feel about your social media? So you could be a Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Taurus. You could be a Pisces. You're a speaker. Your conviction. You have strong beliefs. All right. You're a leader. People feel like you're stepping up and leading. Some people feel like you're not disciplined or not focused. Or you need a little bit more willpower. No. Maybe you give them willpower. I think that's more of it because they see you also as a King of Wands upright, which is a leader, an innovator, a mentor. He's a spiritual leader, and we got the Hierophant here too, so they definitely see you as like a spiritual leader or someone who's very knowledgeable. All right, a mentor, someone who really knows how to get things done. Not too pushy though. All right, they see you as maybe undisciplined in some way, or maybe you're going about things in the wrong way. They feel like, or you feel like you're going in reverse, or I feel like you're exploring. So let me get you signs real quick. So you could be a Oh, did I give you all the signs? We got Taurus again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Pisces. All right. I feel like you're getting recognition for your life's goals, lessons. All right. You're on some type of journey, following your calling. All right. They just say there's a learning curve to it, but you're seeing a bigger picture. So a lot of people like your social media because maybe you paint a bigger picture of things. Maybe you're good at pictures. Yeah, vision. So you're like good at vision. So you're a leader. You're an innovator in your field. I was gonna say in your sport. So maybe you're in a sport. Like you're an innovator. That's how people see you, as an innovator in your field. You have a lot of possessions and a lot of money as your career. Maybe you have a lot of expenses as well. So maybe that's like something you post on your social media about your expenses or how you spend stuff, or like people feel like you have money. So your social media makes people feel like you have money. And they feel like, yeah, you must take good pictures, because they feel like you take good pictures and that you're always on the go. People don't never know where you're gonna go, or they don't know if you like. Maybe your page makes people feel like they don't know where they're going, or like you don't know where you're going. Or maybe I think it's like they don't know where you're going, like the destination. They're like, where's the next destination she's going to? He's going to, like, where are they going next? You know what I mean? They feel like you're getting your good karma and some type of recognition, or you're being recognized as a leader or innovator. So like your career, you must be like leading people in a way, or leading the charge. Like you must be like an influencer, or like, you know what I mean? Like people respect you, they respect your handle, they respect what you say. You know, but you're not a tyrant, or you're not super pushy. You know, you're very divine is what I was going to say. Very divine. I know somebody named Divine. Yeah, shout out to her. Thank you. I feel like your voice is heard. All right. For some people feel like you're not heard. All right. Like so some people feel like you're not heard, but we got third chakra here, which is usually about communication. Processing feelings, like sharing your emotions, sharing your feelings, and then being open and receptive for other people to do the same. You know, this is like a feeling of helping process feelings by speaking and communicating them. And it says that you stand strong and communicate your message, and the world is ready to receive what you have. Now, some people feel like no one's listening, like not that many people are listening, and then others feel like everybody's listening. All right. So, yeah. So, man. Yeah, this could be like a spiritual thing, because I got magic here too. So it could be like a spiritual thing. All right, like you could be doing magic, you could be doing spell work, you could be doing so sometimes I look at the magic as like a magician. In this deck, it's an oracle, but I sometimes think of it as like the magician, because the magician practices magic, and magic has good mental fortitude. So you could be doing that with a vision. You could be creating a vision. Like you could be an artist, like, you know what I mean, like a painter, or like a I was gonna say a muralist, or you could be like a because that's what it kind of looks like. Kind of looks like a mural, like together. So you could be doing like a mural, or you could be like a producer, movie producer, or like filming or something like that. Like you make things happen. But usually I would think of it as like a rapper. So maybe you do like rap videos, or like music videos, or like videography, or something like that. And it pays you money. You get a lot of financial stability from it. All right. It makes people think of their personal finances, either theirs or yours. Like people care more about your money, your finances, like what's happening for you. Or maybe you talk about money on there a lot. Maybe that's something that you push, like about money, about values, security, you know what I mean? Loans, like banking, stuff like that. Maybe you teach people that, and they know about it, like it's like your life's mission, or it's your destiny to be teaching people. Like people feel like you're in your north node, because we got that here, or that you're fated to get some type of recognition or being noticed for it. All right. People feel like your social media, you give a lot of love and light. All right. And that you take big dick energy with you everywhere you go. They feel like you're a little sly too. Like you're very crafty, or very wise, very adaptable. So your social media makes people see you as like adaptable, or sneaky, or sly, or clever. Someone is watching you and low key hating. Oh yeah, that was only your money. Okay. Yeah. Someone is watching you and low-key hating, seeing the blessings coming for you. They are angry and jealous, but won't show it around you. Cool with me. All right. People want to work with you. They want to collab with you. They want to explore and discover new things. People are just kind of curious about your page. People learn, because we got Page of Swords here, so they learn. All right, they learn, and they spy, and they watch, and that Page of Swords is aspire. All right, but yeah, they could be learning, and they could be watching. All right, maybe you influence or encourage people to keep going, to become determined, to get disciplined, to focus. you know what I mean, towards victory. Maybe you push people towards victory. Like you could be a leader. That's really what people feel like, you're a leader and a great communicator, good at talking. You could be a singer, because the voice, the throat chakra is here. So you could be a singer. People maybe like your voice. And like I was thinking like music videos. So that's probably like a big thing. You may be like a singer here. You know what I mean? You feel like you're very productive or have like a lot of productivity going on. And that's where I get that producer thing from. I was thinking producer. So maybe that, maybe not. You know what I mean? Like you give them a lot of self-discovery or a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight, spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge. And the Hierophant, this could be a Hierophant if it's not necessarily a shaman, but in this deck it's a shaman, which would make you like a spiritual teacher. But if it's not necessarily a spiritual teacher, look at like the Hierophant, and you would be someone who's very, very much a know-it-all or very knowledgeable in a field, a certain field. You could be like higher up. You know, you have a lot of insight that most people don't know. Excuse me, traditionally and non-traditionally. So you can kind of know both sides of the board or both sides of the spectrum. And that's how they feel about your social media. Is like, you know, maybe you could be like working like a 9 to 5, but you could also be working on a hobby or working on like a craft, a part-time or whatever. And you know how to like build up, and you're explaining to other people, like you could be doing like Amazon drop ship or Amazon flex while working like a regular job, or you could be doing like, you know, any of that. And that's like you have a lot of insight on how to work it both ways, traditional and non-traditional, and they see that on your page. So, or like you have traditional and non-traditional knowledge, so they know of you as like being maybe a little bit different than others, kind of like confident, like cocky, like put your chest out type of stuff. So you may know something a little bit better than others, or you may have a nicer voice. Like maybe when you sing or when you talk or when you do whatever, you may have a nice voice. That's how they feel about your social media. They just feel like you're adorable, like you're cute, like cuddly. So people want to like hug you maybe. They think like you're very attractive, because she looks very good for a picture. They did a very good job. So yeah, that's how they feel. They feel about your page. Like people want to collaborate with you, or they want to work with you, or they want to be on your page, or they want to do some type of work with you. Like you're a leader. That's really what they feel like. You're a leader, and you know what I mean? You're very optimistic, you're very knowing, you're very driven, you're very ambitious. They love that about you. And you have like an overview of everything, from a spiritual to a practical to a traditional value. You know what I mean? Or to a traditional, like traditional way. So you get it both ways around the board is how they feel about it. So they're like, oh, damn. So like if you do like banking and finances, you understand like the legal ways and the illegal ways, you know, the loopholes, you know, all that. You know what I mean? So that's how they're looking at it. Like maybe if you do videos, you know the dancing part, the video part, you know how to post on social media, you know, all that. Like you got it all down, and that's how you feel about your social media. Like you're in charge of something, like you're really holding it down, but maybe you're not as disciplined or as determined as them, or you're not as disciplined or determined as you once were, something along that line. Like you're not super pushy. So, so let's go over signs one more time. All right, we got, oh wait, let me give you advice. Advice, surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. So we have Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So, Pal 2, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house. Boom. Pile 3. So, Pile 3. How do people feel about your social media? It feels like a lot, but I don't know. I think I put the same amount of cards in every deck, but I don't know. This one kind of feels heavy. All right, so you could be a Gemini, you could be a Cancer, a Capricorn, you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could be a Gemini again. Yep, okay, so mostly Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn energy mostly is all I'm really seeing here, even with the Ten of Wands, got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so people could feel like you're processing something. Maybe you're being very strategic in a way. They feel like there's a lot of like secretive sexual stuff. So people have like maybe they feel like you're very sexually enticing. You know what I mean? Like it makes people nervous or anxious because I'm touching on a rock before, so that's why I was like noticing. Like it makes people want to go with the flow. Like people who are encountering a hard time makes them want to go with the flow, or like they feel like you're going with the flow. They feel like your hard work is paying off and now life is flowing for you. That's how you feel about your social media, and like you're getting reorientated again. All right, like getting awareness about yourself. You could be going to like school, or like going back to school, or getting new information. Like maybe you learned your lessons too, because it's kind of like your hard work is paying off. Is like going through a tough cycle and period, and you're starting to make headroom. You're starting to see things happen. Things are starting to shape up for the better, and now you're able to like just go with life. You know what I mean? Maybe, and then sometimes the flow of life can also be about I forgot how to go. What did it say? Oh, somebody could be fast talking you. So somebody who could have been fast talking you might have walked away from. You all right? So it could be like that. Like that just could have been what was on your social media. People feel like your social media is competitive and very passionate, maybe even manipulative. So you feel like you're manipulating through sex. You're using sexual persuasion in a sense to showing your physical body. That's how you feel about your social media, like you're manipulating for material or for money, for gain, for control by showing your physical body. You know, right? Maybe talking about your human conditions, like maybe you have like issues going on in life that you just like talk about them, and that's how they feel about them. They feel like you're being strategic or you're being manipulative. They feel like you're very powerful though, and very ambitious, like you have a lot of drive. And you always have solutions. You're very stable. So that's how they feel about your social media. Like you're very stable, just going with the flow. Like things are just going well. They're falling into place. Maybe you could be like talking, communicating, expressing yourself to people, like sharing your stuff. But they feel like there's like somewhere in there you're being strategic or secretive, not telling it all. Yeah, they feel like you're on your mission though. So people feel like you're on a stable mission or a real life mission, teaching people. So you could be like a teacher, or like a teacher. You could be like a teacher. But I wonder why they felt that way about the sexual stuff. They could feel like you're overburdened. All right, possibly like maybe you released a relationship, or like you're feeling weighed down by a relationship, because we got the Ten of Pentacles here. Could be with a Capricorn towards Virgo, or with a Gemini. You feel like you're weighed down or burdened by, stressed by some type of relationship that you're dealing with. All right, like you're trying to make a happily ever after with someone, or you're struggling to make a happily ever after with someone. I don't know why it's on your social media, but that's how they feel. All right, they feel like you're trying to make something happen with one of these signs. Like you're trying to build roots. They see you as a very good communicator, like able to run with the boys or able to run with the women. All right, like very stable, like having like, so the Imam Koli here is like the midhaven. Is it the midhaven? Yes, it's your career place where you were taught to put yourself. It's about your beliefs too. So how you were taught to put yourself out there. No, this is not the midhaven. This is the Imam Koli. So that's the root. This is your home. So Cancer Virgo. Oh, Cancer Virgo. Sorry y'all. Dang dog. All right, so Cancer Virgo's in here. All right, so yeah, so they feel like you're very good and you're putting yourself out there. So your career's going well. They feel like your career, not your career, maybe your career, because we're talking about your social media, so maybe it's your career. But I'm thinking it's your house, your home. So you're getting rooted, or maybe you're getting reorientated into your home, like a new place, or you're building new roots and you're learning that. You're becoming aware of your beliefs now, like your own beliefs. You're creating your beliefs. Right? Like change. Oh yeah, change is here. So you're changing your beliefs. You're creating new beliefs and you're changing, or you're changing people, you're changing people's beliefs. One or two, either you're changing people's beliefs or you change your belief. So it's one of those things. But they still kind of see you as deceitful, because I'm seeing a snake here. So it's kind of like they kind of see you as snakish. Damn. They kind of see you as snakish and slowing down, but listening to your inner voice. So maybe you could be like a snake charmer in a sense too. Because like this lady is really calm. She's not stressed that the snake is looking at her like that. So maybe they see you as like being very calm under pressure. Yeah, very calm under pressure, but it's kind of like they still see you as deceitful in a way. Okay, so maybe you eat healthier and you meditate, like you protect your energy. So that's how they feel about your social media. Like you don't really let a lot of people into your space or allow people around you. Yeah, like you don't let a lot of people around you. Like maybe you take care of your health. You know what I mean? And you're releasing thoughts. So that's what the processing is. Because it was like you're processing. So you could be like processing, like, because Scorpio's here next to it, change. So it's got to do around like emotional matters, psychological matters, sexual matters, obsessiveness, you know what I mean? Control, possessiveness. Like you could be getting rid of that. Or you could be processing something around like sex, like becoming sexually enticing, or like, because that's probably where the health is. So they may be thinking of you like taking care of your health, working out, trying to become more sexier or more like enticing, you know what I mean, sexually for some reason. They feel like there's a manipulation to that, like wanting to show off your physical body. That's how I felt like when I did that physical body. And they feel like you're becoming more confident and more people are aware of you. So that's how they feel like your social media is bringing more people in and you're feeling more confident and becoming more aware of yourself. That's what I said from here. But here it says that too. So flamingo, you're standing out. All right, like you're standing out amongst the crowd. People think of you as very beautiful, very slender. You know, so you must be taking care of your health, taking care of your body. And they feel like that's your money maker. So that must be your money maker, your body. That must be what everybody is like talking about on your social media. Like, dang, she fire. You know what I mean? Look at her. You know what I mean? It makes them want to like be with you intimately because the lovers, you know, like they feel burdened by that. They feel oppressed by this. So it's a lot of lust for you, a lot of sexual desire for you. It's like the second pile that hasn't seen this. So I wonder if he was in that pile too. You know, they also could feel like you're like guarded emotionally or like selfish. So your social media makes people feel like you're selfish or like not sharing, or they could feel like you're a penny pinching or like you're very frugal. Like, so maybe you don't like share or like express or something like that. It could kind of feel like you're insecure around your weight for some. So your social media makes people feel like you're insecure about your weight or about your body or about your health. Maybe you talk about that. Maybe you communicate about that. Because it's like a lot of talking. So if you're not necessarily slender, then they're talking about you feeling like you're overweight and you're trying to get slender. So that's going on. Or you've like had a lot of weight and then got skinny, or you were really skinny then gained weight, and that's what people are feeling about. Like they're like worried about that, or they feel like you're worried. So that's how people are feeling about your social media. Like maybe you're worried about your weight, maybe you're worried about your body, you know, maybe you're worried about sexuality or something like that, or you're worried about the competition. They think that you're very good at communicating, that you're like running with whatever, like you're in the ranks. That's what they feel like. They feel like you're in the ranks, all right? But they feel like you don't work with other people, or like you only work for yourself, like you only take care of yourself. You don't focus on other people. You know, they could feel like lovers could, like maybe, I don't know, maybe you have lovers or you're like selfish with lovers. Like potential mates probably feel like you're kind of selfish or feel like you're oppressed by relationships. So like maybe you just work too hard or whatever. Like they want to make a relationship for some people want to make a relationship with you, but they feel like you're like burdened by that, or you're weighed down, oppressed by that. So it's something like that. That's how they feel about your social media. That's weird. Here's the advice though. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of life, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. So let me give you signs again. Could be a Gemini, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer or a Virgo, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini. All right. So pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Nudie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So pile 4. How people feel about your social media. So you could be a Pisces, you could be a Taurus, you could be an Aquarius, you could be a Libra, you could be a Leo, you could be a Libra, Aries. It could be a Pisces, Sagittarius, or Capricorn. All right. So I see expression and detoxifying, honoring your feelings, letting go of some type of limiting beliefs. Could be around the way that you believe in yourself, like not really trusting in yourself. You could be also leaving a situation, detaching from it with love. That's how people feel about your social media. Detaching from it and getting a new romantic cycle, possibly with a Leo, or possibly with a Libra or an Aries. That's how people feel about your social media. People feel like you travel, and like you're like releasing some type of responsibility or burden, or you're going through some type of burden, some type of judgment that went wrong, something happened. Looking for forgiveness is in your feelings. That's how people feel about your social media. Like you're looking for forgiveness, or like people looking for forgiveness. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. Okay. So people feel about your social media that maybe you have to make it work, like you feel like you have to make it work, or they feel like they have to make it work. So this is kind of like people who maybe want to be like romantic partners with you. Because Bouquet is here, and Bouquet always, no matter how you read it, they don't even give another explanation. I mean, you can read it however you would like to read it, but they don't even give no other explanation of like the card. They say that this is usually about a lover's quarrel, or not a lover's quarrel, a loving relationship that's very intense, but it could be either a love of a lifetime or it could be a crash and burn situation. So they could be talking about you having possibly a partner where you're with them, and it's either it's a love of a lifetime or a new lover is arriving in your life. So your social media makes people feel like you're having a new love or new excited partner, or you're having secret rendezvous. Yeah, because we got the devil here too, in the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So they think of you as like having, against better judgment, a lot of sex. Okay, so these piles are getting kind of sexual. All right, so y'all are real freaky out here. Yeah, and you're like, not me. I'm not freaky. All right, whatever. All right. Yep. Because people want to make things work with you. All right. People want to communicate with you passionately. They want to lay down their guard, lay down the wands of stress and burden. They want to, maybe it could be a blame game going on as well. Someone not seeing what they did wrong or where they were wrong. All right. And there was like a need to forgive, or there's a need to look at this situation from a higher perspective. Someone's afraid, like they feel like you're afraid to take action, or you're afraid to release some type of, so hold on. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of shit, because there's a whole lot of shit. So some, they feel like you need to release some type of addictions, like around sex, around promiscuity, around drugs. They could be feeling like you're not taking care of your responsibilities. All right, they could feel like you're detaching from people, and but like the real you is coming out, and that new versions of you, like you're meeting new people. Like people really care about your romantic life in this one. Like, so they feel like you're a leader of a pack and you're very isolated, like you're not with other people, but the swan is here. So I'm seeing a swan as like maybe you were ugly at one time. Now you're getting a lot of attention because the sun is showing up very big. So you could be getting like a lot of attention, getting a lot of recognition, and a lot of people are like regretting what they've done in the past. That's what's going on here. So a lot of people feel like obsessed about you from the past, all right? That's the big thing here. A lot of people are obsessed with you from the past. You're getting recognition or something, or you're expressing yourself. You have a lot of personal power. They feel like you're very confident, all right, but like very detached, all right? Like I get like a very detached, and like you honor how you feel about situations now. So maybe you're expressing now. Maybe you're more confident in expressing now. Maybe what you need, or expressing sexuality. So maybe you weren't always showing your body or showing your skin or showing like expressing yourself in a sexual way. Now you're letting yourself be seen, or maybe people will want you to do that. They feel like you're afraid to do that. So people could feel like you're afraid to express yourself or put yourself out there, because the Nine of Swords can sometimes be a fear. So that could be that. It could be like a fear of that. Maybe you're feeling oppressed by that, or feeling like burdened by showing your body. So it could also be that. You know what I mean? On your social media, they feel like that's your thing. Maybe they feel like you're having lovers though, but they feel like you're not liking your body. Like maybe you're too slim, too skinny, or too it's mostly too frail, like, or like you don't feel like maybe your body is shaped diff, or like your stomach, because like the ladies, she has like a nice body, but they show like they purposely made her stomach like out just a little bit, and it's not super bad. It's just regular human shit, but like, so maybe it's that, like it's a worry, it's an overthinking, oppressed thoughts. So a lot of people are like a lot of people regret like not choosing you in a sense, and a lot of people regret not communicating with you or like actually taking action, taking chance. Like people like, damn. So that's how they feel about your social media. Like they see your body is attracted to them. So even if you don't like super attracted to it, they're attracted to your body. All right. And they feel like you've gotten rid of some type of either traditional values or old beliefs, or you've like starting to cleanse your body now. Maybe you're going through a detox. Maybe you're cleaning up, or, you know what I mean? Like you're getting out of this solitude energy, but you're still trusting in your feelings. So they're like, so I guess you're fluctuating back and forth, because I'm seeing Libra here right in the middle. So I guess you could be fluctuating back and forth between honoring your feelings about like spirituality or about like deepness and expressing them, until like in the middle where you need like some more time alone because you're not really processing certain feelings or certain, I don't know, like they feel like you need to like they feel like you need to make it work. Like it has to go this way. It has to work. It has to work. So people kind of feel like you're pressed, or like you're released, or like you're releasing that like need for it to work. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on there. So they kind of feel like that. And then some people kind of feel like you're just not handling responsibilities, or not showing up. Maybe you're not showing up, but they feel like you're a leader though. So what is that? How does someone not show up, but they're a leader? Okay, maybe the leader's not there when they need him. That might be it. Okay. But they say you got some big ass love coming in with a soulmate. So a lot of people feel like you have love coming in. That's really it. Like, yeah, a lot of people feel like, yeah. And the Eight of Wands is usually, it was, I think one time they used to call it Cupid's arrow. Because that's what it traditionally was about. A love call, a love message. You know what I mean? We end up, later on adding more to it because there was more depth to it. But yeah, people feel like communicating with you. So when they see your page, they want to hit on you. They want to flirt with you. They want to say stuff. Maybe they see like a pole or like a tree, or I don't know, maybe they've seen a picture of you like on a tree or something, or like something. You know what I mean? Like they want to come in with like passionate communication and say something to you. So your social media entices a lot of people, and they're like very attracted to you, and it stands out, and and it's like, whoa. So yeah, that's really what's going on. But it's kind of like hidden or secretive in a sense. Like there's like people they're like really in regret. Like, oh my gosh, this bitch done glue up. Oh my gosh, this nigga done got his shit together. Fuck. That's how I feel. Like, damn, you know what I mean? And they're like pressed on like who you're with now or what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? They feel like you've arrived. like you're now you're paying attention to your appearances, or like now you're paying attention to how you come into places, like how you enter a room, and like how do you like express yourself? Do you like, they feel like you're more confident. So they feel like that's what they feel about your social media. Like you're more confident, like you're very good. You're cleaning your body, you're feeling confident or something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But anyway, here's your advice. Expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concern. Self-expression is liberating and healing. People can be saying that you're a good friend. Like you're a good friend to people. Like maybe you detach with love when you say something. So you give off detached information and then, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? It's gentle. It's gentle, but it could be kind of harsh in their way. Because like you'll leave people out. And that's how people feel about your social media. So this is people that probably you left out because they're looking like, damn, they're wanting forgiveness. All right? So let me give you signs again. You could be a Pisces, a Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces. This could be you, or this could be the people who are feeling this way about your social media. All right. So Power 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house.